Whoa, so no countdown.
Yeah,
Did
there's
not
no
realize
countdown.
that. Did
Whoopsie.
not realize that. Oh, well, that's all right. Hello and good morning, everyone. We are going
Hello.
to take a look at Earth One. How are you this morning, Robert? I'm
I
getting
am
so
doing
rude
very
about it. I
good.
forget. I
Yep. So glad we could finally get on the volume 3.
Yes, definitely. We're going to do that, and that won't take the whole time. So, we're
Nope.
going to talk about some other fun stuff that have been going around. Are you so excited for the Batman?
Yes, I am.
I'm
Yep,
so
I definitely
excited.
am.
It looks so good. Like I don't know what the box office is predicting or anything. I haven't looked into
Oh,
that, but
big. They're predicting big
are
numbers,
they?
from what I understand. Yeah.
This is what we need. This is what we need. After Peacemaker, yes. So let's
Yes.
say good morning to everyone first. Good morning. Let's see here.
Hey,
Good
Sleepy
morning,
Joe.
Black Phoenix and Joe and Joseph Santos and Thomas from the London, UK. That's awesome.
Yep.
George Meraz, good morning. Good morning, Hooded Justice and Sleepy Joe and Cartoon. Zoe Kravitz is just hot. You
No
know what?
argument.
No argument here. She looks so good as Selena too. Like,
She looks like year one Selena.
yes, she looks like year one, but she also really does look like the Darwin Cook version.
Yeah, you know what? Now that you think about it, hold on. I gotta find that
Good morning,
the
Raymond.
cover. I gotta find the cover. Hold on.
The one where she's. I know exactly what cover you're looking at.
Yep.
Oh my
One where
god!
she's just sitting there looking at her claws. The one that everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, the one that everyone thinks about.
And that's what it reminds me of, even down to the cat suit. Like,
Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And
Oh wait, I'm already sharing it. I'll link you the image in the in just a
okay.
moment, and then you can share it because I'm already sharing something. Hold on.
That works.
There you go.
Okay, here we go. Yes, I knew that's exactly what you were sharing. I love this picture though. Like, this is what she reminds me of
Yeah.
to a T, and it's so pretty and it's so perfect. And I'm hoping she does a great job. All I remember her from is, what was she, Angel in the X-Men? Or who was she in the
Yeah, I
X-Men?
think she was Angel in X-Men, I think.
Angel, that's what I thought. And I don't know her from anything else, I'm not gonna lie. But from what I've seen,
Yep, Angel. She was Angel in that. She was in Mad Max Fury Road.
good morning,
She was
Comic.
the voice of Mary Jane for what brief time we heard of her. We heard her speak in Into the Spider Verse, and oh yeah, she was the voice of Catwoman in Lego Batman for what brief time she spoke.
I mean, so let's hope it all works out, but it does seem like it. It absolutely does. I'm excited for it. So we are continuing our source prep, and
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna finish off Earth One, and we've just got Volume 3 left over, which is I'm guessing, my best guess is it's the last volume, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're planning on anything more, which is a shame because I really like the Earth 1 books.
Definitely, and this was the best one, if you ask me. I
Yeah,
mean,
this followed up by Green Lantern, I would say.
Green Lantern, and Green Lantern gets that point because it's a fresh, it's out of like it's its own original thing. It's doing stuff drastically that's really good. I cannot wait for the third one to come out. I think it helps that those one had stories, whereas Superman started off as this was going to be an ongoing series of graphic novels that they kind of like had to wrap. Oh, don't need that. Had to wrap up by volume 3. Because I've said this before, Wonder Woman had too definitive of an ending. Superman had too open of an ending. This is a better blend.
Yeah, I totally agree. You know, like the whole like derby girl look.
We'll be getting to her. We'll be getting to her.
I'm so hyped for. Did you see the new Fight Clip release? I have not.
I have not either.
We might have to look at it after we go through the source stuff. I am so excited for this movie. I think a lot of people are finally like, hey, guess what? We're finally getting some good DC properties. Like, let's just bask in it. Like, honestly, good morning, Bianca. Honestly, I am so like, after Peacemaker to me was like everything I wanted.
Agreed.
And we might talk about that towards the end. People are upset about the butterflies, like the usual suspects. But
Yeah.
um we might talk about that later. I don't want to bring too much
Hmm.
drama into this. I just want to talk about fun stuff. Owen
Right.
Likes Comics just did a video titled Um Batman
What
Earth
went
1
wrong?
What Went
Really?
Wrong. Oh no. I love these books. What
Yeah, and especially this one. This one brings everything that the first one set up. Why do I have a feeling they're going to complain about? Oh, Batman was messed up so much because here it basically proves he had to grow into the role.
Yeah, the first one was about him growing into the Batman, and
And
then
by
the second one,
here, yeah,
detective, and then now we're kind of bringing it all together and tying up loose ends. I'll have to
and,
watch it. I like Owen's like Owen does comics a lot. He always
yep.
does such like great scripted videos. Him and Matt
Hmm.
Draper, and I'm like, I can't script. That's maybe
I tried a script when I started. I took too much time just to come up with a script.
I've done a couple scripted videos, like my I think when I did like my reasoning for loving comics, I think that one was scripted. There's been a
Mm-hmm.
couple, but generally I just talk off the cuff. I can't. I off the cuff. I can't.
I was gonna say cuff, not cup.
I know. I said off the cuff. Oh my goodness. I'm
Cuphead.
yeah, definitely Cuphead.
Have you seen that show? By the way, this one
No,
that's a
I
quick.
haven't. I did get a request to review it, so I might check it out.
All right, so let's get started.
Earth One Volume 3.
Yep.
He looks like the salt.
Oh, oh, sorry.
Go back one. Doesn't he look like that? You know that meme, the salt guy? Looks
Oh,
like he's salting
that
something.
guy. Yep. But yeah, oh, that Batmobile.
So I like it.
It looks like a race car, which is what it was meant to be when they were working on it in the last volume.
Kind of what they're going for in the Pattinson movie, but that's like a race car, kind of like a muscle race car.
Does that look better?
Yes, better.
All right. I'm just saying, I had to do a full screen because I have to do a full screen, so I can't see your thing right now. I'm just seeing the image. Just letting
Okay,
you know.
you're totally fine.
So, oh yeah, we'll get to that image. But yeah, we open up in upstate Maine. Where's a quote from Alfred Hitchcock? I have a feeling that inside of you somewhere there's something nobody knows about. Ooh,
Dun dun dun. I think that's pretty true with everyone though.
yep. But yeah, they basically are in this the Augusta Mental Health Institute. This cop just goes on through, thinks there's some squatters. These weird drawings that this old man is saying how my heart is broken. I can't find my little girl. She's lost in our family's maze of madness. You tell me where she is. Where's Martha? And the word he wrote was Arkham.
Back
If
to the
this was a
Martha thing.
movie, that would have been a great pre-title.
I love the I want to mention, obviously it's Jeff Johns, but Gary Frank on this art is
Mm-hmm.
so detailed. Sometimes Gary Frank's art is a little bit less detailed. Not always, but like it looks like he put in the extra work for this.
Well,
Is what
this
I
was
mean.
John Sabal on inking, whereas something like Geiger was all him, no inking.
Oh, well, I can tell a little bit of a difference. I didn't know he ever did his own inking. That's cool.
Yep, I just found out when I just looked back over Geiger. I'm like, wait, who did the inking? Oh, it just says artwork and then goes right to coloring.
It does seem like the later in artist careers that people
Mm-hmm.
get, like the more that they actually start to do their own inking and or prefer, start working alongside of one certain person.
Yep, like Jim Lee always has Scott Williams when he does his inking, and that works so well. And Sabal here is probably the best for Gary Frank.
Yeah, it
But
looks
yeah,
great.
picking up where we left off, they already implied that Croc was going to show him somewhere in the caves, and that's where they're heading. They're basically we're finally getting the Bat Cave set up.
I absolutely love the relationship between Croc and Alfred.
Oh yeah, the bantering, and we get the Bat Dog. We'll get to that, but I just love that. Like, we're almost here. You said that half an hour ago, chum. Yet this here tunnel looks like the same bloody one we passed 10 minutes ago. Well, maybe. Told you this is why they call this the sewers Arkham's Labyrinth. I mean, who the hell designed this place? I've been living down here for years and I still get lost. Then why the hell are we following you? Reptiles got bad eyesight anyway. Better than old men.
That's what I love the banter. They did such a good job. Like you can tell it by the end they like each other, but that banter is still so good.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning, Hammond.
Do I really need to ask you two to stop? You started it. Bollocks. This is a waste of time, Bruce. And whoa!
Question. Comic Boom's got a question. Is it me or did Earth 1 Volume 3 get very little press coverage? Maybe I missed it, but it seemed to appear no one talked about it except you guys. Yeah, there was.
There was some, but not as much as the first or even the second.
Yeah, and I don't know why, because it finished this out, right?
I think it fell through the cracks of the Dio leaving and all the stuff with AT&T. I think it just fell through the cracks.
Not only that, but the second volume came out in 2015 or something?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, because you had all of the delays for Doomsday Clock, Geiger, and this.
Like, once Gary Frank and Jeff Johns announced Doomsday Clock, you knew Earth 1 wasn't coming. For a while, it's like, oh, God.
We do. Yes. So that's what took so long. But yeah, look at that Batcave. Just look at that.
So good.
But the fact that this is not under Wayne Manor.
Right.
That I find interesting. Yeah. But yeah, he's looking around, and they're actually beneath Arkham Manor.
Arkham Asylum?
No, it's not Asylum. Remember, it was a manor.
Oh, yes, it was the manor. Okay, you're right.
Right. But yeah, basically saying like this won't be for the car outfit. This won't only be for the car. It'll be for us. Us? And basically he wants to make it to the base of operations, and Alfred is the one who wants him to be the loner. Bruce is the one who feels like we need help. That is an interesting flip.
Yeah, and by the end of this, you could tell like they're building towards that familial dynamic. I love it.
Exactly, especially given how Alfred was at the end of the last one where, Gordon shows up and he thinks like, I told him not to trust you bloody cops. Again, Alfred is just a stick in the mud.
Yeah, I like this Alfred, don't get me wrong, but it's not like the quintessential father figure.
Oh, I agree. But yeah, then we see the stuff with Lucius. Lucius is having a good time. He doesn't appear much in here, but he still has an impact. But yeah, Mr. Wayne was looking for looking into boat racing. And last month, he was obsessed with hang gliding, Mr. Fox. We spent weeks and millions developing a synthetic sailcloth. Mr. Wayne and his interests, they never stop changing. You find it as annoying as you all do. But I find it as annoying as you all do, but he pays the bills.
So funny. Like, they know something's up, but they're just like, all right, we're getting paid to do this.
Oh, and I love it. You actually see Renee and what was her partner? He became the Spectre eventually. Crispin Allen.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, and then there's Jessica, and I gotta say, I did not expect that. I mean, obviously, she didn't get torched like her brother. She just put her face to it, and we do see there was damage, but the fact that she needs to wear it, well, we'll see how it looks like without the mask.
Yes. But if you guys remember at the end of Volume 2, when Harvey died, she grabbed onto him and her face burned and she became...
Well, Harvey kind of copied over to her.
Right.
But yeah, he just keeps on explaining it, and they're going to call themselves the Outsiders. And I'm like, I like this, or Beware the Batman, where the phrase Outsiders has more than one meaning.
I like it.
Yeah. But yeah, basically, there are people out there who want to fight for Gotham. They have the heart and the talent. They only need direction and leadership. If we're going to truly change Gotham, we need to expand our operation, both as Bruce Wayne and as Batman. Expand it? Puh, you're asking for trouble here, Bruce. And he gets a call from Gordon. And this is where we get Batman fully realized. You have some guys with a flamethrower. How the hell did they get a flamethrower? And
Elon Musk, maybe. He used to sell them.
Yep. And Bruce even disconnects
Alfred.
Alfred, because Alfred's still trying to say that, and Gordon isn't the be all end all. He don't forget, he thought Bruce Wayne was the Riddler. Again, it just feels like Alfred has to come to grips with realizing you're wrong, old man. You are wrong.
He's also like a lot more. I don't want to
Protective.
say I was gonna use the word protective, but like he's also a lot more.
Paranoid.
There we go. They're both protective,
Yeah.
but he's that paranoia protection
Yeah. But then there's the Batmobile.
in all her glory.
Yep, and it says crime down again. Or something like that. No, not again. Crime down. I can't tell what that last one. It says like Kane, but I don't know what it's saying. But yeah, then yeah, fangs extended, clamps into the back, taking and pulling the car back, retracts it because they're basically trying to speed forward. And then the flamethrower.
That's what reminded me so much. If you remember that scene from the trailer,
oh yeah,
where he's walking towards Penguin, almost like to a T.
But
they are similar.
He's come a long way from the first one where he jumps and falls down and goes,
"Ow!"
He has come a long way. But yeah, and then he takes them all down.
One by one.
Yeah, again, he has come so far. This is what the Batman we keep thinking is. Oh, and there's a hint of Catwoman, but she's in the shadows. What? Wait, what are you? Aye! And left a little cat behind, or the cat just happened to be there.
I love it.
Yep, and there's Selina. Again, we're just getting a hint of her as Gordon is getting word from Montoya that Bullock was sleeping in his car, smells of liquor, and she asked, "Do you want me to get him home?" No, bring him in. Again, teasing Selina, and then goes right to Jessica, and basically, he's taking her. Remember, she's the mayor. Oh, I love that photo.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, and basically he says like, you need to heal still. Maybe you're jumping in too soon, but she feels like I'm never going to heal, Bruce. After what happened to Harvey, I'm never going to be the same. And yeah, you definitely tell her that she's been a weak-willed person more than we thought. We thought she was a strong person, but this in some moments in Volume 2 proved that no, she was strong because Harvey was with her. And this explains a lot.
It does, but I don't necessarily think she's weak-willed as much as she's showing a moment of vulnerability because it's just Bruce there. It's just them two together, and they've been teasing at their romance. So it's just, I think it's more of a moment of vulnerability because no weak-willed person would be able to go back to being a mayor. You know what I mean?
Okay, you're right. Maybe I phrased it wrong. Let me rephrase it. Not weak-willed, but she felt deep down, whether she meant to or not, she ended up made herself dependent on Harvey. That's why when he died, that's why when he died, she that's why then we're going to see that Harvey's becomes the split personality.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, it gives a speech and everything. Say like, are you innocent or are you guilty? That's how my brother saw the world. I think he saw it a lot more than that. But
he saw the dichotomy, right? It was either one or the other. There was no gray.
That's true, but he was also, again, with his overprotective side, I do think sometimes he made harsher judgments than that. Like with Bruce. Jeez. But yeah, then Bruce goes up to give a speech. I know. Bruce goes on up right as Alfred gets a call about, got some mental hospital called. About what? And yeah, they're explaining about who this old guy is, and he's apparently Adrian Arkham, his grandfather.
Yes. So this is his grandfather that they found, and this is going to explain a lot of the stuff that was hinted at in the previous volumes with Martha's mom.
Yeah, Martha's mom was insane. And even Harvey, if I recall right, hinted at, or it was implied that, even though we saw her full of smiles the night that they got killed, she then either was a step for smile, or at the very least, she came a long way from what she was before, especially when we saw that flashback of her telling Bruce, don't go into the manor.
Right.
But yeah, we saw that her mother shot Adrian and then jumped off the roof with Martha seeing it all there. I mean, just look, mommy, and he's still standing there.
Ah, this is what I meant. I thought this was in the previous one. Okay, so I was mixed up there. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it was here. Yeah, but yeah, just like, mommy, her parents died right in front of her, just like Bruce. That's new, actually, now that I think about it. Having it be that there was a parallel between Martha and Bruce.
Yeah, you're right. That is new.
Yeah, but of course, but
we usually don't see him focus on Martha's
always
the maternal side. Yeah, exactly. I like that they switched it up.
Yeah, but yeah, like your father has scars from bullets in his chest and shoulders. Records state the body was cremated. The casket at the funeral was closed. But they somehow think your grandfather survived it. And so that's what they're trying to figure out.
Yeah.
And basically, obviously, they ask, like, could you sign for the release him and everything? And, yeah. Oh, yeah, like, the orderlies were only doing, of course. Well, you see, he has fresh bruises on his arms, a few lacerations on his back. From what? The orderlies were only doing their job, Mr. White. Look how nervous he is.
Yeah.
He was extremely agitated when we brought him. He fell into a glass cabinet. We didn't know who he was. We didn't know he was important. That sounded bad, I know. It sure as hell did.
It absolutely did.
Yeah, it's like only now did they realize. Yeah, now they realize, oh crap, he's related to Bruce Wayne. What did we just do?
This guy, it would be just better if he just shut up.
Now that's the case where that's a little bit political, but it's when that universal politics kind of thing where sadly it happens where these people, because the guy thing up, they don't treat him as well as he would have if he was someone of related to importance.
Yes, exactly. Somebody of stature.
Yeah. I want to go home. Oh, geez, just all this, the artwork here.
It's so good.
Yep. But yeah, we see all these, we see this poor dog. Oh, this poor dog. Yeah. I like when they make the joke of, like, a bunch of fruit, making jokes about, because they, what they always call grenades, a pineapple.
Yeah.
I like that. But then, I
know. Like, who kicks a fucking dog? Assholes.
Yep, and then, it's all right, boy. I get afraid of new people too, but we ain't all bad. Good dog. Aww.
Little puppy.
Oh, but yeah,
Harvey.
Look at how far he's fallen. Remember how stand up and handsome he was? How, glass-jawed he was? Now look at his face. He's all, like he's getting fat in his face.
Well, not only that, but after seeing all those bodies, you can't really...
Well, not it, but it was that he needed Gordon to be there to help keep him afloat. Unfortunately, Gordon got promoted to captain and all that, and it just felt like, great, now he's having to deal with another partner. But he basically explains how it'd be a lot easier if you knocked this off. Do you realize how much trouble you're in? Your partner wants to charge you as an assault, Bullock. You could lose your badge. I barely touched the guy. Plus, he was an asshole, so who cares what he says? Detective Chow made a full report. He was ready to file it unless you apologize. You know why I hit him? Chow said the only reason you got promoted the way you did was because everyone knows you talked to the Batman. You were a dirty cop looking to climb the ladder any way you could. He spread that crap around, Jim. You think I'm going to let him talk about you like that? That's the kind of bullshit, and that kind of bullshit comes with the territory of being the boss. But then eventually says, off the record, thanks for having my back. Always, Gordo, like it or not.
I love
now
it.
That is Bullock. This is the Bullock that's much closer to the comics.
I love Bullock in the comics, but have you ever seen a Gotham? I know I talk about this show too much. Have you ever seen Gotham? The Bullock they had in there was so accurate to the...
yeah.
It was so good.
But yeah, we deal some stuff with Adrian as he feels like this isn't my house. He starts to just lash out saying, where's my little girl? But the spirits took my wife. They can't have my daughter too. The fact though that Alfred goes, take it easy now, Grandpa. It's like, really? You're one to talk?
Right?
But yeah, but once he's like, I see my little girl in your eyes. I'm Martha's son. Did her mother kill her? No. Is she dead? Aww.
It's so sweet.
This ends up being so bittersweet in the end.
I know.
Not to spoil, not to spoil, not to spoil.
Not yet.
We'll get yep. Wait, what is that gesture Alfred is making?
I have no idea.
That's supposed to be like an insult gesture or something.
Is it like okay?
No, I don't think it's okay. It's just like I don't know. But yeah, basically. But yeah, but then yeah, but we find out that apparently Harvey Dent is the one giving him all this firepower. What?
All this negativity about Gotham in the chat is unacceptable. No, I'm just kidding. I loved it. I thought it was great. It was very, very different, so I understand why people wouldn't like it.
It is to Batman what Smallville was to Superman.
Yes. Oh, I can watch it all the time. And Fish Mooney, she was so good. And oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, then she was done dirty.
Another day for those thoughts, but I still.
Oh, I love this.
Except for the last episode. That one sucked. Yeah. But the rest were good.
I love it.
Okay,
what the bloody hell is that? It's my dog. Bat dog. You can't call it that. Then I'll call him Alfred. And Croc? Who's this? That's Bat dog. I love that smile. I love that arrogant smile. Like, as long as you see it my way.
I love it. That's what I mean. Their relationship.
Besides, Alfred's a cat name. Alfred's a cat's name anyway.
Alfred's a cat's name, that's right.
I'm referencing Damien, remember? Naming his cat Alfred. But yeah.
Does Damien still have his cow?
You mean Bat Cow? I have no idea. I hope it didn't go to the slaughter.
Is Damien still vegan?
I don't know, but we'll get to it after.
Unanswered questions, how rude.
True, but anyway, they deal with a bunch of the weapons being given out. Bruce jumps in and that's awesome.
That's such a good action picture.
But unfortunately, it looks like he's starting to they had more weapons than they thought. Oh, boo! Oh man, again! Wow. And there she is.
So I want to talk about this costume just a little bit because it's very Cheshire, and I like that about it. But it's also like I feel like this is the Harley Cheshire version of Catwoman.
I think this is this is the cobbled together costume. This is what you would do with what you had around the house.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree, but it also looks like she could be like a roller derby chick, which we've seen Harley do.
Yep.
And like the mask, I love the mask. The mask kind of reminds me of a mix between like Demon Slayer and Cheshire. I don't know, it's so good.
Well, I know what you mean. I agree completely, but this
the only thing I don't like is the belt buckle.
Yeah, that's a little on the nose, the paw. I mean, the cat face I can understand.
Make it purple.
Yeah, but then again, I see it's meant to match Batman.
That's true, but still.
But I would say this though is that at least this makes more sense than turning a leather jacket into a full-on outfit like in Batman Returns.
Yes, that's true.
How did she have enough? I'm sorry, I never understood. How did she have enough leather in that to make the whole outfit?
Magic. Movie magic.
Oh, but look, the lustfulness. This is an interesting take on Selena. This is more the fun, I do what I want, Selena. This isn't she isn't questioning her life. She loves her life.
Yes. And she's not even, there's not even so much with the romance in this. Yes, a little bit.
There's lust. It's just lust.
Yes. She's still got kind of the feelings for Jessica, so it's like,
yeah, but I love it. Yep, your voice. We've met in the apartment. You crashed in an apartment you crashed into a few months ago. That apartment wasn't really yours. You never got my flowers. You can send me some new ones. Yep, throws it, then pulls the pin out. Fire in the hole, boys. And grab what you can. I got what I came for. Oh, and they do the threatening, which this is where having Croc around actually works, because there's only so much the scary bat stuff would do. But having Croc there, you're going to make everyone crap their pants.
Perfect.
But yeah, I swear to God, it's Harvey Dent. You're going to leave Gotham forever tonight.
Well, yeah, it doesn't explain there that people like in the underground are getting calls from Harvey.
Yeah, that's exactly what he
Okay.
says.
So
And that's
people the idea is that he's still around.
But Bruce already, I love this. Bruce already has a theory already with Jessica. It's like, no, it's not Harvey, it's Jessica. So he goes and confronts her. And this is where, again, we still get a little hint about the mask. And he tells her, because he didn't tell her before, when I met you, saw you that night, when you first woke up, you looked at me with hatred in your eye and you said, stay away from my sister, Wayne. What? And yeah, again, I like the fact that we don't see her without the mask yet.
Yeah.
Now, it ends up being that her face is not, it's scarred, but not horribly scarred, but there is a reason why. Because if you notice, her mask still gives her a feminine look.
Yes, it definitely does.
Whereas the scars, we'll get to it.
You'll see, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, they pick it up and, hello? Hey, sis. Now, what is this? Obviously, she's not, unless it's a pre-recording or something.
That's the only thing that makes sense. I don't know that they ever explain it either, do they?
Yeah, they don't. And there's no way she's doing a ventriloquism because Bruce would have noticed that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be some sort of pre-recorded.
Yep. But yeah, hiya, Wade. Then again, no, it makes sense if you notice. She's doing all the talking.
Yeah, it's Batman's
Bruce doesn't say anything, so it's like maybe Harvey put in there saying, "What can you say?" and what to say, and then let the recording go on. And again, now she is not in the driver's seat at this moment. It's clear, like Harvey is influencing her to say the stuff.
Oh, definitely.
So yeah, this has to be a recording, and can I bet you if Bruce said something, it would have thrown it all off.
And then nothing would have made sense from there on out. Yeah, you're right. I always wondered about that.
Yeah.
I don't know how else it would make sense within the story.
But this is a good fake out, though. I do like this as a fake out.
I was like, okay, so what's going on? Like, I was so confused.
Yeah, I was always like, oh, it's her. Now, like, wait, what? But yeah, someone's like he goes to Gordon and says someone's posing as Harvey. They were just using her last phone, and it was shut off. Your daughter helped us uncover the Riddler. Basically asked, like, can she trace the call? Unfortunately, she's overseas for her last semester. Which means, so this is her graduating year of college. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, like friends of yours. A rash of robberies on the Upper West Side. Some of my people saw a woman dressed like a Cheshire cat.
Right. I love it.
But I love that. Friend of yours? Maybe. I know he's just like, maybe? Like, what do you mean, maybe?
I love it.
Takes down a bunch of, helps take a bunch of goons, which again, remember, what did he do at the beginning of the first volume? Bunch of robberies, he just let it happen.
His hand still looks weird to me. Not like the salt guy, but like I don't know.
Well, it's the same image from that first one, of course, but
yeah.
He figured out where she's at, and fancy seeing you again. Now, I like her with the jacket on a lot better.
I do too. I just it's definitely my least favorite cat suit ever made.
Well,
but
I agree, but it worked for here.
It does.
But yeah, though. It is very different. Like I said, it's something that someone would come up around the house. They wouldn't make a full leather outfit. Where would they get the materials?
Wait, what are her shoes?
Her shoes? They're sneakers.
Okay. I was about to say.
Well, like, I need your help. My help? And it's like, you obviously hear things I don't. You knew about the weapon drop. They have their money there. So you must know how these weapons are coming into the city. Where are they? I don't know where they are, but you could find out. And I love this. That look on her face there. That's a case of like, I don't do nonprofit. You could tell she means it when she says that.
Yeah, she's only work for hire.
And speaking of which, that's $10,000 up front. 40 more when you find weapons. Certain man who could spend $50,000 on me can spend 75. Dud. You're serious. I'm like, I don't think Batman's ever done that. Thrown money to actually get help.
I mean, but it works though, especially in this situation where it's a totally different Selena.
A totally different Selena who was in it for lust. He can't play up to her any type of morality as far as he knows.
Yeah.
So it's like, you want money? Fine. Take it.
Yep, exactly.
I know. Like, if that's what it takes. Who? Now you can tell she is intrigued at least. Like, who
Yeah.
are
Like,
you?
where the hell is the money coming from, dude?
Well, not just that, but just like, you're serious? The way he says that, that's a case where like, who talks like that?
Yeah.
But I love that. The wife or a girlfriend. When you find something, you can call me with this. You actually put a bat on it. Now that's a case where like, ooh, I'm gonna love him. Again, that's a lustful face, isn't it? Like a playful, lustful face. Like she's more Black Cat, I realized.
Yes, very much so. That's a good way to put it, because she's definitely like, I don't think it matters that it was Batman. Had it been anybody in that suit, she would have been the same.
Exactly. She is very much like Felicia here, where it's like, I'm in it for my thing. You are a guy who has good morals. More power to ya.
Right.
And later on, we find out the guy's morals can rub off on her, whether she likes it or not.
Right.
But yeah, Adrian's about ready to jump. As this is where he starts, and we have this going on where Jessica's getting a call from Harvey, but this time we don't hear it.
We only see her side.
Yeah. But yeah, he basically, Adrian says how the evil spirits of Gotham, and how basically he's saying like they're all evil. And there were some pages missing. I burned them all after my father died. I thought he was crazy. The crazy of all the Arkhams. Basically he has been deranged since 3 centuries ago when Abraham Arkham and his family left the old world. And basically, they came there, they find these weird markings, and a bunch of bats that bit them and drove them rabid. But as far as people were saying, it was the evil spirits that did it. The madness takes every generation of Arkhams at some point in some way. And then apparently Bruce had a twin brother that was never born. Or that was never born, that was stillborn. And that he was going to name him, they were going to name him Bruce. That was the one they were going to name Bruce.
Nothing like
no, wait, sorry. Martha had a twin brother. I misread it. Martha had a twin brother.
Oh, okay.
I misread it. Martha had a twin brother that wasn't born, and that's who Bruce is named after.
Gotcha. Okay.
I do not know where my mind went the other way. I think I misread. I said I misread. I missed the she part.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we were a family until your mother's 10th birthday, and then everything happened. And this is, oh man. I almost want to say this feels like a great performance if this was acted.
Oh yeah.
No, I would say,
hint, hint.
Because this is very melodramatic and over the top.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Again, we'll get to it, but it will make sense.
Especially for a man that was just in the hospital, right? Like,
yeah. Let my grandson be. Take my life, not his. And then he mentions the curse of the bed. It's like, okay, a lot of the stuff is starting to feel like it's conveniently being interwoven for Bruce.
Right.
Maybe it is. But yeah, they take it on saying, he said, I'm sick, all right. But yeah, so they decided to check Harvey's grave, and
I'm not gonna lie, when I initially read that it was empty here, I was kind of annoyed. I'm like, I like Jessica being leading this way. Why are you bringing Harvey in? I mean, it all worked out, but at this point, I was like, really? Are we playing this game?
I agree. I love that. The cat. It's me, and a couple of friends.
I love it.
I know. Meet us at Arkham Station. Us? Can't wait to meet your friends. Uh-oh. And okay. I think she's seeing things here.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, I think she was hallucinating there. Because we only see so much and then not much at all. Oh, but it looks like Adrian is still insane, saying I'm going to burn what we built down to the ground. A bat, a cat, and a crocodile. I can't wait to see what's next.
I love it.
I know. And I like how she's good with a dog. It's like she's not like crazy like that. No, she's like, aww.
But cats hate dogs.
I think that's fine enough that makes it clear
I
then
know,
that
I'm just kidding.
Cheshire cats don't.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, basically it's like, that's how you greet someone. What do you know? How about thanks for coming? Or do you want anything to drink? I'd like a mean martini. Thanks for coming. Guess that's a no on the drink. And the fact that he's so open saying Waylon the dog and this is Alfred. And gives them, of course, like, where's the rest of my money? She's getting paid for this. Of course,
Poor
Waylon was
Croc.
like, it's like, Croc, you're living at the mansion. Count your blessings.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. But yeah, they notify the Gotham PD. She says, who do you think's escorting this big truck of weaponry coming through? And he says, you better make sure that they you can trust them. I mean, she doesn't know, so of course she say it. Oh, this
has got to be another.
This kind, I think this almost tilts the hand a little. I think this tilts the hand a little too much.
What do you mean?
About what we find out later on is like he looks too horrific here that it makes it kind of clear, like, is it him or isn't it him? He looks too zombie-like, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right. But I still was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yep, the signal's big. Now, shots. I love this. This is Toyman. And
it is. How did I miss that?
Shoats Toys. Yep, that's the Toyman. And turns out, yeah, that's how they're delivering everything there. Batman gives Gordon a heads up saying, get someone you can trust. So, of course, he gets Bullock. But unfortunately, Bullock, he amounts to the least in this book, unfortunately. Yeah. That's the sad part. Because you feel like, where are we going?
Redemption arc for Bullock.
And he, we'll get to it. But yeah, like, we're going to find Harvey. Everyone's splitting up. And I love this. Oh, actually, to go back a bit, I do like about the cop car. The duality of it.
I read this twice, and I did not notice that was Toyman.
Yeah. But yeah, they're waiting.
And then the other day, I forgot Henry Ducard's name. I'm like, I should have Ducard, whatever. Oh, but
yeah, they're giving out all the guns, all the weapons. And he's ready to burn things down. The Arkham Manor down. That's what he's about to burn down. Yeah, everything's just building up. They turn on the signal, and that's that's the signal to everything. Again, I just love how it's just boiling over. You're just like, what do we do now? Mm-hmm. And they trace Jessica's phone. They make their way. Oh, there's her scars. You can see why she wears the mask. At the same time, though, as we'll see,
it's very minimal.
It is. But when we see her from a certain angle, you'll see why she kept the mask on. What?
What is...
someone blocked that person. It's that one person who keeps trolling in there.
But it's not showing up on the main.
It is? Oh, no, don't tell me that's on mine. No, that's not mine.
No, I think it pre-blocked it, but we can see it on our...
Oh, no. I see it because it's on live chat. It's on live chat.
Oh, I'm on top chat. Oh, yeah.
I got him.
Thank you.
I got him. But yeah, they're running. Everything's going crazy. Batman shows up to save her. She's freaking out, saying it's my brother. Right at the same time, Barbara gets word saying the phone call to Jessica Dent. I traced it. It's not Harvey. And this
part was pretty intense. I remember reading it like so fast.
Yep. But
then look, it's not Harvey. What's going on? Please tell me.
The scars make her look male-like on that side.
Yeah.
That's why she wears the mask to make her look more feminine. I mean, look at her here, too.
Yeah, they absolutely do. I mean, the scarring's minimal, but it makes sense.
It reshapes her face a little bit, because probably stiffens it up a bit to give it more of a male-like, proportions.
Right.
Remember when we were kids?
Harvey.
I love this. Remember when we were kids? I kicked your ass right here on the dirt. Bruce kicked your ass!
Wait, what?
Don't you remember when he's taunted right in front of the manor?
Yes, from the other two books. Him. Yes, yep.
Yeah, but it's like, I think you're misremembering that, Jessica, Harvey, whichever. But then, turns out, Adrian's working with her. This is what confused me. I'm like, wait, what?
I know. Well, until the reveal.
Oh, until the reveal. But yeah, everything's going to hell. But not in the bad way. This is still an easily contained stuff when it's done. That's what I like. It doesn't go too overboard. It goes
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's big. It's like a war zone, but it's not that out of control war zone where you're like, how the hell can they stop it?
yeah.
Yep, but yeah, eventually Alfred realizes he has to call Gordon as say, I got your number from a mutual friend and he needs help. And then we have all of this, like, none of this is your fault, Bruce. The madness came from them, from the bats. And basically, yeah. And Harvey, I'm just gonna say when it's Harvey in the driver's seat, yeah, saying, Harvey saying Jessica's gone, and basically feels like kind of like Ra's al Ghul, we need to burn down Gotham to rebuild it.
I love how like weird it is that she kisses him.
Well, I think that's Jessica taking over again for a moment.
I don't care. It's still weird. She's talking to him just previously as Harvey. Like,
yeah,
and I feel like if she were to date him, it'd be a love triangle. Like, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, but like, you stay in your place, Jessica. What does your brother want? You're talking to him, Wayne, and we want the city wiped off the map. But then we get, oh boy,
scorched earth.
Yep, but this whole bit, like, you'll be reborn like the Phoenix. Damn! And we see that Bruce has not had that many scars in this version yet.
Well, this is only the third story in a very early, what was maybe year one of Batman, because he wasn't very skilled.
But I'm just saying, but look at that, though. But that's going to be permanent whenever he does the whole reveals the scars and everything. It's going to be the A.
I bet it looked cool, though.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, do it again. Do it again. The crazy. He gets the craziness in his eyes.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Bruce breaks free, gets a little help from Selena. I expect a bonus for this Batsy. And then it looks like Adrian is killed. And look, bats. I missed that the first time.
What is the bat significant?
No, don't you remember? He's saying, he's terrified of the bats, and the bats, I think.
Okay.
And the bats fall on top of him. So it's like, did the bats knock that debris down when they were trying to escape?
I have a real hard time with getting small little details. Unless I'm doing it for a video, I miss over stuff like that and not even realize it.
Oh, I missed a bunch of it.
Twice. That's the sad part.
But infamy thought my name was William. But yeah, it's all starting to burn. He goes after Jessica. And you can tell that moment where she's like, damn it, like, she wanted to go help. That's what I'm saying. That's where her whole morality is. He's rubbing up on her. But yeah, the whole look at it, the end of all evil. Now, here's where Bullock, this is where I feel like, what was the point? Obviously, he said he can't go into the manor after what happened. I get it. And Bruce tries to talk him out, saying, Harvey's dead. Your brother is dead. Shut up. And that's how he dedicated his life. But and so did you, because it's not about buildings and streets. It's about people. It just keeps on saying and says, I love you. And that soon lets her come through enough to tell him everything. The truck is meant to explode. And that seems to be the last bit of this last bit of Jessica that we see.
Bye-bye, Jessica.
But Croc catches her, and then what the?
I love it. I love this was the what the fuck moment for me in this one.
Yes, and then Gordon helps out. Your friend calling me. Who the hell is it? and poor Bullock. He's still going off the wagon, but it's Clayface.
But wait, you know what, Jeff Johns? Please give Bullock a redemption arc. He started off as a good character. I think had he progressed beyond 3, we would have actually seen that return to maybe a good cop. But like,
I think the problem is that he's relying on Gordon too much. I think that's what the point he's trying to make is that Gordon is his crutch, and it's something that he needs to overcome on his own. He can't rely on Gordon to pick him up. And now that Gordon's going to become has been elevated to deputy police chief.
Maybe they can give him his own Put him with someone else. Put him with Montoya. That would
But
work.
well, she has Crispin now, unfortunately.
Oh,
So,
that's true.
but yeah, what I like it though is this is all the Chloe faces in one. They say they found after going through all of his skin things, graphs, and everything. They soon found them as Preston Payne, Clayface 3, and then later they found him as Matt Hagen, Clayface 2, and then finally Basil Carlo, Clayface 1. But even says like that they don't know like that Carl's as deep as they go. And then they said apparently Jessica or Harvey tracked him down, and they planned this all out. He probably forgot who he really is.
I loved that. That was I'm not gonna lie, that was my favorite part of this because I thought for the entire time
that it was Arkham.
And you felt so bad for the dude during all those moments, and you're like, oh my god, they treated him like crap, and then he went and all he did was want to help his family, and he's just
but even that though, you think even when you think he's helping Jessica, you think like she's manipulating him. But nope, it was Clayface all along. And yeah, this is a case where you're saying Jessica is gone forever and Harvey's here to stay. Oof. Oh, but then we get some other things. Haley Circus, there's Dick.
And we get Black Dick
Grayson. A clown killed
Dick Grayson. Oh, I do. Yeah. I know. I expected when this came out some pushback, and no, that's because they would actually have to read the comic.
Yeah, but a clown killed his parents. We see Babs is back, and Ragman. I did not expect Ragman.
I love Ragman. I love when Ragman is used.
And the fact like Rag and Tat, and that he's Jewish. Those were the big signals.
Yeah.
And then, oh wow, look at this. And Selena's still there helping. I think that's a better outfit. Yeah, that's a better outfit.
Yeah, I like that way. That looks more like the Adam West stuff.
Yeah. You see Lucia there, like they've actually, the outsiders are only to start Alfred. Yeah, there's Dick and everything. There's Ragman. There's Bat Dog. Look at all the Batmobiles.
And it would be a shame though if they did continue it, if they went straight to this. I would like to see the stories of them becoming Batgirl and what's that?
This pushes it a little bit with the new Arkham Asylum. This pushes it a little.
It's pretty.
And I agree, it's pretty. But this is where I feel like he feels like if he's going to end it here, that's why he did this. But I think this is meant to be a case of if I'm ending it here, I wanted to give a little bit of a finality. But if I pick it up, I can still pick it up. But yeah, there's the Toy Man got rescued by the Joker.
The Joker with a receding hairline mullet.
Yeah, but that's the end. Oh, oof.
That's so good though. That line work.
Yeah.
See what Jessica saw.
Oh, look at this. Look at how and the pencils were from Gary.
Jeez, oh Pete, that detail.
Yeah, and he made sure that everything else looked normal except for the stuff we saw in the lighting.
Yeah.
But yeah, now at least with Catwoman, this looks like Sabal didn't have to improve much at all. Here though, he gives more details. He makes it more horrific and zombie-like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My goodness.
And then of course Brett Anderson.
That took.
I don't know, but then Brett Anderson, improved it more so, and yeah. So that's the end of that. And I think, like I said, it's the middle ground. It's not as definite of an ending as Wonder Woman, but it's not as too open-ended as Superman. It's kind of like if he ends it here, he's ending it here. If he's going to continue on, he has the perfect stepping point to jump back in.
And if he continues on, tell the stories of how Batgirl became. Don't skip over those important moments.
Exactly. I think they would rewind. I think that's why he did it. He did this as a way of saying, if this is my last one, I'm going to show that he's developed the outsiders, the family. But if I come back, he'll probably tell that tale.
Yeah. And I don't. Let's be real. He's probably not coming back. Like they're not coming back to Earth.
Not for an Earth one. That's why he's going doing Flashpoint. But even then, he's only writing the first one.
Yeah.
I love figure drawing. Batman did that so the criminals want to go to Arkham. We don't know. We don't know how it's like on the inside exactly. We get told, and I do like it. This is how Arkham will look like if Bruce had it built if Wayne Industry built it from the ground up.
Yeah, I mean, and it looks better than the Arkham Tower that we're dealing with now. Like
Yep.
that's okay, but
Speaking of which,
yeah.
with some of the comments that came out this week, there's two moments, if you don't mind me spoiling to the chat about
For which book?
one in Robin and one in Teen Titans Academy.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
In Robin, earmuffs, if you don't want to know this,
earmuffs.
Robin gets his first kiss from a girl.
Oh, him and Flatline?
Yep.
Oh, I love it. That's so fucking cute.
Yeah, I'll get the image. But yeah, Flatline of all people. And you even have Rage saying he does take after his father.
That's so cute.
The fact you have Rage saying
to it for sure.
But hey, that means he's straight, or at least bi.
Well, I'm sure he's straight. They're not gonna make.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah, he's definitely like. Is there gonna be a bunch of outrage about how he kissed a girl now? I just wait.
I don't know. I don't know. Probably.
Probably not. I'm just kidding.
Hold on. I got the image. Hold on. There it is.
And for me, said only a kiss.
Well, they're only 13.
They're definitely older than 13.
But yeah, there's Ray saying he really does take after his father, and that's Talia. He's looking like the fact that that's Rage. That is Rage. Like he really does.
This is like the hippie Rage. That's the only way I can deal with it.
I love it. He really does take after his father, doesn't he? And that's Talia. Talia's like that is the most grandfatherly and motherly I think I've ever seen Rage and Talia act.
I like how they showed the kiss where they're not like all handsy, because at 13, there's no way they would be all handsy. I like it. It's great. I think it's good. Now let's talk a little bit about spoilers if you don't want to know who Red X is.
Or we don't know who he is. Apparently, here's the big thing.
It's so stupid. Just had to get that out there. It's so fucking stupid.
Apparently, there actually was another Red X. Okay, remember, as far as we've known, there was 3 Red X's. Dick Grayson, a copycat, and whoever this mysterious figure is. Turns out, no, there was a second one beforehand, that before everything, and the person that was Red X was Brick from the first issue. And apparently...
You guys know who Brick is? Oh, yeah, you have no idea? That's because he doesn't matter, and neither does Red X, and the whole thing is ridiculous, and he thinks Dick is his dad for 2 seconds, and then he realized he was manipulated, and the real bad guy shows up, and it's a clusterfuck of stupidity.
Yeah, basically, I think it was Tim Sheridan realized I've been building it up as a mystery. I still want Red X to be mysterious, so I will do a reveal, but then reveal, that Red X has been revealed. The one we've been building up to has been revealed, but turns out there's another Red X that I'm going to forever keep a mystery.
Dumb.
Agreed.
Dumb.
And then he kills Brick.
I mean, does he though?
No, yeah. Brick dies.
Oh, good. Fucker.
Yeah.
Be dumb.
Oh, yeah, Black Phoenix. that well-known character, Brick.
Everyone's so excited, right? That whole big thing where it was like, oh my God, who's Red X? And I even I fell for it. I was like, it's Clown Hunter, it's this, it's that. Oh, you know what? It's some dumbass named Brick, who in most of the world, all 7 people that buy that book know about. Dumb.
It deserves to get, that book deserves to get canceled. Yeah, it deserved it.
Like, what a mystery. Everybody's so excited now, right? No.
Well,
there's no point of even making like a Red X revealed video because nobody fucking cares.
Exactly. And again, technically it wasn't revealed. Technically, the real Red X is still out there.
I don't care about the real Red X.
Again, Sheridan said if he had his...
Or the Bat Gang or...
The only thing I like about it is how it tied into Shazam. That's the only thing I like about it.
Is how Rag Girl or whatever.
Rags. Her name is just Rags.
Rags, the new non-binary androgynous Rags girl. I don't care. All of those characters suck.
Yeah, the
Just
only thing that
saying.
worked was Shazam. The only thing that tied into Shazam. That's the only thing that worked.
Wait, what?
The stuff that tied in with Shazam.
Oh yeah, that worked. That worked, but the rest didn't. And now we're seeing like Dial H for Hero is apparently almost
Primer.
Kryptonian. I don't care.
I want Sheridan away from Primer. I want Sheridan away from Primer.
Wait, no, Primer. What? I said.
Remember,
Dial
Primer
H
appeared
for
in the
Hero.
prior issue. Primer appeared in the prior issue.
I know, but I said Dial H for Hero. He used heat vision.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
What is going on?
Stupid.
What is going? Seriously, I mean, that's not how Dial H works.
No, he has a fucking phone. I actually don't know how Dial H works.
Oh, Dial H, he dials HERO in on the phone, and then once he does, he randomly turns into any type of hero.
Yeah, well, I need a phone like that.
No, it's just a little dial. It's not even a phone; it's a dial.
I need a dial like that then. That would be sweet.
But yeah, though, I love it. I know who Red X is. It's.
I think Stitch would work as a sidekick for
Ragman.
I
do. Okay, I do agree with that.
But isn't her daddy like Dr. Fate or something? I don't get it.
Dr. Fate, I don't get it either. Again, Sheridan went with so much complicated stuff that I don't get it.
It doesn't help that I dropped the issues a long time ago, and I've just been watching comic breakdowns video of them because I'm like, I don't like this book.
Hood Adjusted, actually Ben 10 ripped off Dial H.
Well, regardless, Ben 10 was good.
But yeah, and also stuff tied in with Shazam. Yeah, there was stuff that tied into the Shazam mini that tied into stuff that would go on with Future State and everything. Black Phoenix, I agree completely that Dial H book was the only good thing to come out of Bendis's little coming up with all these other characters.
Didn't he have his own imprint for like 2 minutes?
Yeah,
like,
Wonder Comics.
Wonder Comics, yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't read the Dial H one. I should be more familiar with the character, but I'm not. I read the Naomi, but...
Oh, Naomi was decent, but Dial H is was the best one of those. And the worst one was Wonder Twins.
I was just somebody asked me in my comment section about that yesterday, and I'm like,
it sucked.
Anybody else remember that weird, like, what was it, like, this weird animal orgy? We're getting a Wonder Twins show, right?
It better not be based off of Russell stuff. It better as hell not be based off of Russell stuff.
Like, I don't think it is, but I also think that it could work. Like, no, you know how everybody uses that criticism? Who asked for this? Like when Naomi and stuff came out. So nobody asked for a Peacemaker show, but it is the best thing ever. I think that's kind of a lazy criticism. So I'm not going to say who asked for a Wonder Twins show. But what I'm wondering is who's the target audience? Are we going for a kiddie Wonder Kids show? Or are we going like a little bit more adult? Are we going like, family friendly? Are we going like James Gunn style? I don't know what they're doing with this.
James Gunn style.
Like, I could totally see a Wonder Twins working with a James Gunn style or being like, you could actually work that into any genre and have it be okay.
Yep.
Because Wonder Twins aren't terrible, and a lot of people know that IP from the cartoon, so you could work it in and you could make it work. But if you go and you don't pull from, like, the older stuff, if you pull from Mark Russell, oh, honey, you are in a world of hurt.
Yes.
And they gotta have the monkey. What's the monkey's name again?
Oh, Blip.
Blip. Why the hell was I thinking Gleezy?
Let me look. Or maybe it is Bleak. Hold on, let me look. Gleek. So we were both kind of, Gleek.
They gotta have Gleek.
Oh, he was in the comic, actually. In fact, the cover actually makes him look pretty frightening.
Weird animal orgy, and now I'm awake. It really was. I'm not even kidding. It's just they're saying it shouldn't be made. The show shouldn't have been made because no one likes the character and has no fan base. And I understand that, but the very same thing could be said for Peacemaker.
I sent you the image of Gleek in the comic.
Yeah, I love him. He's so cute.
And I'm hearing your cats in the background.
Blip, yes. Bane, what are you doing? Baby boy, you want to come say hi? No,
Yeah,
not really. He's like, nah, I'm good.
Blip was Space Ghost. You're right. Blip, Gleek and Blip.
You better have the monkey.
Well, better than Wonder Dog when they brought him into the main comics where he ate Marvin.
Marvin the Martian?
No, Wendy and Marvin from the old Super Friends.
Oh, okay.
They brought
I'm
in
not
Wonder
gonna lie.
Dog, and then he just ate Marvin.
I've never been a Wonder Twins fan, and in the
Yeah.
first DC vs. Vampires, I was so excited. Earmuffs if you haven't read number 1, but we are now to number 5, so I don't mind saying it. When they literally you put him in a human blender, I was like, yeah,
Well, he was the
this book's gonna
useless
be
one.
good.
He was the one that turned the water.
Wait, what?
He was the useless one that always his transformation had to be something water related. At least a sister could turn into anything else.
Like, but it was kind of like, yeah, that was the moment I knew this book was going to be good because the Wonder Twins to me were always kind of like, meh, I don't care.
And they at least gave us an explanation now with the way the recent issue ended to how Superman will get vamped out.
Hey, shh, I haven't read it yet. That one you cannot spoil. I'm really enjoying that book.
Well, I didn't say how, and I didn't say if.
True.
I just said they set it up where we can see how he would. If we didn't say it was a fact.
Aha.
I bought 5 issues and then dropped it. That was one of the first comics in ages that I dropped.
I reviewed, I think, the first one, and then I was like, yeah, I'm out. This is
Yeah, I tried. I'm gonna complete it, then I'm like, no, I can't complete it. I'm always a completionist, but I've been more willing to drop books lately. Again, Mark Russell's going to be doing it.
Infamy. I think I asked you about this in the comment section. You said you dropped like 40 books. Why?
I'll be honest. Sometimes I take what he says with a grain of salt, Tristan.
No,
he's kind of your mumbles.
Awesome.
What I mean is he's kind of your mumbles.
Well, yeah, he's definitely more he's a manga warrior with the berserk stuff, but he's awesome. Water is
I agree. I agree. He's awesome. But can we talk about the bigger issue, the hypocrisy we've been seeing when it comes to those Robbins covers?
Why don't you you mentioned it in the comment section, and actually Bianca emailed me about it. I was like, what is going on? Show me.
Okay.
Can you bring it up?
Give me a moment. Well, I don't let me find it from your boy Zach. Oh boy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he did a community post about it.
Oh, I did see this one. Okay, so we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we had that. We had that going on. We had oh yeah, him. Oh god,
that makes sense. I was confused. Why?
Not just that. I don't have the tweet, but EVS put it out there, complaining about these Nightwing covers of him striking these sexy poses and all that. And he's like, "Why are we getting this?" It's like, if it's hot females, you're perfectly fine. If it's guys going to the female gays, they're trying to go for gayness.
Wait, what? Nightwing's always been seen as like a more sexualized character in DCU.
And then because Ethan complained about it, everyone else is starting to complain about it.
Okay. If he didn't have double standards, he would have no standards at all.
Here's the community post. And this I just find assaulting, and it tells you that your boy Zach don't get it. Where he says right here,
if you can. Good morning, Neesing.
You can't convince me that Tom Taylor isn't a raging homophobe. What? The way he portrays the gay people is so cliche, pandering, condescending. If you read interviews with actual gay creators, they constantly mention Chris Claremont's run in Uncanny X-Men and George Perez's run in Teen Titans as being the books that made them want to become creators. You know, the same runs that straight people love. Sorry, Tom, but gay people aren't the narcissistic simpletons that you think they are.
So I did see this one yesterday, and I actually commented, and then I deleted it because they all hate me, so what's the point? He does know that Tom is not the artist for these covers, right?
And even the way, just because they said, oh, we like these other runs, that's why I wanted to become creators. Yeah, that's after years of everything. You don't know if there's
I
some new creator that's going to come down in a couple years or in a decade who said they were inspired by Tom Taylor.
I
You don't know that.
I
Most of these
don't
creators who are saying this, it took
I
them
don't
years to
understand.
get to the point.
I don't understand the point he's trying to make here, though. Like, that is a cover. Yeah, I will say that cover is. I seen it and I kind of was like, okay, who's the artist here? Because this is a variant. I want to make sure that's clear. But I was like, yeah,
Bianca, Bianca.
that sick racing cover is not my. That cover is so good. I
And look at
absolutely love
Bitewing.
it.
And look at
What's the
Bitewing.
issue with it?
Well, look at Bitewing.
He's so cute. I love him.
But yeah, I'll go look for the other one. I'll look for the other one. But yeah, it's just one of those things where you're like, what is even the hell?
I don't. How does that make him a raging homophobe?
Because he's all the time about how they're written and everything.
That's the thing. He's not reading them. What you're seeing on the screen was variant covers.
Yeah, variant
covers that Tom does not have anything to do with.
Yep,
So
but he's always saying how they're calling them simpletons and all that. You're like, really?
My brain's broke.
I know. I agree. I'm trying to find the other ones.
Go back to that Nightwing cover, please. Yeah, I will say that cover was the other cover. I even when I seen it, I was like, okay, guys, like. I have no issue with this cover, but I know people are going to be like, oh my God, that's so gay, right? Like, that's just how people are. And if you want to win over people, that's not the way you go about it, maybe necessarily. But I don't have any issue with the cover personally.
Do not share it yet. Do not share it yet. I'm just doing it to go in and go out because I hate when that happens where you have to do it once and then come back quickly so you can then select another window. It's like, really? Where is it?
I love the Nightwing B covers. They're so good. And the funny thing is it's just not Nightwing, right? This is a Robin thing they're doing. So you've got